number 3. Tres. We 8. But number 3. It is 2, right? Yeah. Dog, my record is 4 and 3. You already know what it is! G.M.K. got Master King. That matchup you stay up late night talking to your girl about.
Yeah, that stick talk. That stick talk, don't forget it. Even if my name is now Rivers right now, that's just temporary. Ant-Man.
65 in the building, coming to you from the man cave.
We're in his man cave. I know that Niles Rivers, aka DST, aka Datsticktalk, aka Tiger. Grr, he's had struggles between calling his place a man space or an office cave.
It's my office cave or man office.
It's nice.
Man nice. Space.
I do like it.
Man office cave, space. Office space. He mixes, he intermingles.
It's all purpose.
He's interracial.
All purpose.
My man office cave.
Yo, so I will not stall this any longer.
My coffers.
There's someone who took a flight out to the northeast of the United States of America. He lives in one of the most recognized for their party ways places in America, Miami. By now, you should already know who I'm talking about. Howieluyah. Welcome.
Ebo. Wow. What a fucking introduction. I guess I could just top that off by just saying I'm happy to be here. I'm gonna do one of Marcus's words right there. I'm happy to be here. Happy to just have the opportunity to be with you fellas. Quite honestly, the trip is worth it already now that I'm here. Get to sip on a Ballast Point IPA. Big Eye,
right.
Little Jinx right there. And
squeeze.
He pinched my skin like a 2-year-old.
We all made a lot of sacrifices. Marcus is actually going to be late to work just to record this podcast. We're doing this shit to you in the morning.
Yep.
Yeah, it's
bright and early.
10:49 in the morning, which means most of the guys had to be up by 7 a.m., 7:30.
That's early, yo. That's dedication.
I got into my house, or my girl's house, right 1:30 in the morning. You know, this shit is wild. I love this fucking league, dog.
Likewise.
That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? Yo, I'm glad to have 65 here this year.
Yeah, man.
He was here the first year. So let's go through the league real quick.
Yeah, I was gonna say
and catch everyone up on who we are. Just briefly. Just throw out a fact or two about each person when they came in, whatever it is. So, like, you got Ravage Savage. He came in last year, right?
Yeah.
He's, well, a lot of us are in a fraternity. There's maybe 1 or 2 who aren't. He's in a fraternity, or he's in the fraternity we're all in.
You want to say the frat?
No.
Okay.
I'm not sure where that could go later on, you know.
Fair enough.
But we're in a fraternity, Latino-based, largest. if that, you know.
Google me.
Yeah. If you want to do that. But yeah, so Ravage Savage is a bro we met one time in training camp for the Eagles. He's a big Eagles fan. Wow. Yeah, I like that dude. Cool. He brought this guy called Nashville, or that we called him Nashville because he's from Nashville. And,
I miss you, Nashville.
Yeah. You got who? G-Man Live. Yo, tell us about G-Man Live.
G-Man Live would happen to be my cousin.
Who's going down?
I gotta call him like the sleeper every year. Yeah, you know, every year he drafts and it's a little bit suspect, but then he just acquires people like
he's been here since the beginning.
Didn't he have the worst draft?
And everything?
Didn't he have the worst draft? 5 and 2.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, must be doing something right.
Yeah, isn't he like the top dog? Oh no, Ravages, and then he's 1 game behind.
Oh.
But I mean that type of streak can't last. I mean, he's always cut short at some point. So sorry, cuz I love you, but you ain't going nowhere.
And you specifically brought some people in. You brought Fourth and Madlong.
Created this shit to some people like Centeno, which we'll get to. But yeah, another brother from Jersey. Cool guy. Honestly, all of us are cool guys. If not, I wouldn't even have brought them in this league.
True.
But yeah, I mean, honestly, he just needs to get into the podcast at some point so he can contribute and tell you guys a little bit about himself.
You brought in Pablo Escobar.
God.
Pabs.
Do you regret this?
I don't.
Pabs is a key contributor, although
Yes,
when he's losing, he's like nowhere to be found. But he'll give you some sort of excuse, work, whatever the case may be. But we all know what it is.
All right, and you brought in Ravage, Pablo. Well, Gio, you made known to everyone else who didn't know him for sure. By bringing him in. Who's Gio?
Gio.
Pardon the wave. Excuse me.
Basically, one of the guys that I met when I first moved to Pennsylvania back when I was starting high school. I mean, fuck. You're talking about, what, over 12, 13 years ago? Childhood friend, I guess you can say.
Good dude.
Good man.
Good father.
Won't trade for shit, but, whatever.
Yeah, well, don't even get... I offered him...
Do you want to get into that now?
No.
Or,
No.
Yo, tell us about that snake dude, Shmoney, Easy E.
The nigga you can never trust. Let's put it like that. He will snake you. But, I mean, Centeno, again, I'm bringing it again. He's not the only snake in the league anymore.
Wait, but
make
sure you tell. Easy Shmoney went 2 years in a row.
Back-to-back champion. Honestly, in this league,
he's a new...
Like, tell me, Ant.
He's won 100% of the time so far.
And tell the people that don't know how serious we are in this league, though. Like, how serious we take this shit, and the fact that Shmoney is, like, to win back-to-back.
Well, the thing is, Shmoney looks like a guy that should never win. And
like his facial features.
Yeah, I mean, and then Shmoney, the showing off with the trophy that ends this year. Okay,
oh shit.
That tongue of yours, just cut it off because it's. But anyway, let's
don't
add fuel to the fire. You know how he gets. He will trade his whole roster just to prove you wrong.
Right. That's why, Marcus, I need to keep Winston from him. And I'm telling the strategy right now. I don't care.
Collusion.
I don't care.
We'll dive into the
we'll dive into that. But just so that everybody can see how I spoke right there, that's passion.
Yeah.
Against Easy Each Money.
And I love the guy. And I love the guy. That's my
dude.
boy. That's my boy.
Does a lot of good work.
But when you talking fantasy, that's something different.
You know who you got a close bond with? Dak for Prez. Who's he?
Dak for Prez. What can I say about that man? He's one of the most hard-working people I know. Mm-hmm. Angel.
He's a father.
I was thinking Marcus should say it. The father-to-father connection.
Okay.
All right, I'll hand it off.
I love Angel, man. I'm glad that he's in the mix. I'm glad that we can communicate with him now and kind of have
he came out
a little peace. He's on the come up right now, but you know what? I don't want him to win at all, like ever, just because of his fanhood with the Patriots. I feel like he knows who America's team really is. So, but I love him. I love him, and he's a great dad. So, what are you gonna do?
What you want from Moncrief, nigga? All right, that's the only thing I'm saying.
Yo,
bless you.
Broad Street Bully. He came in this year too. And he was on last week. So if you want more on him, you could listen to last week's podcast. But bottom line, he's
Marcus,
assembled a team of like straight first
rounders. I didn't listen to that shit.
Podcast number 2, DPP.
Number 2, I didn't listen to it. Nah, I didn't find the time to listen to that nonsense. I'm busy.
Now, what was different from number 2 than number 1?
Number 2 was
it was longer.
It was a clusterfuck, really. It was definitely longer, unnecessarily
unorganized.
It was a little unorganized, and I didn't enjoy listening to it doing it. I can't imagine enjoying listening to it through my speakers.
Holy shit.
So
right. I'm just here so I won't get fired.
Yeah, you know why I'm here. You know.
It's trial and error, honestly.
And you guys know 65. You guys know G.M.K. You guys know DST. So let's move on. Yo, so
like that.
You know who's in third place this week?
Damn, who's in third place?
Oh, I see.
Ooh.
I see. Damn, a lot of points, man. Yeah, a lot of points, Jay.
People sleep on me.
You had a good week last week, though.
Damn.
Had a great week last week.
What you put up? How many points?
Like 160?
Damn.
165?
Do you guys ever break down? One of these days, you got to break down the scoring, too.
Maybe.
But
I broke it down
it's a
for you.
PPR, though. I will tell you guys that, ladies and gentlemen.
I broke it down for you yesterday on the podcast, remember? Oh, well, not on the podcast. Sorry, on Smack Talk. I'll verbalize it for you today.
We got to have that conversation, too, on PF versus PA, because some people are ridiculous.
Some people mention it way too much than they need to.
Well, the thing is...
It's going to come down to a lot of it, man.
Yeah, I mean, the points... points for, yes, it's very significant. Points against, I never mention, ever, unless I'm being ridiculous.
So let me ask you here. If you have 100 points PF or 100 points PA, like which one is more of a significant impact?
Depends on my record.
All right.
Yes. So that instant shut the fuck up by Howieluyah should let you know how much I am into these stats. But I was just making there's another league I'm in that I was making an example of something. People who stress the points against. Dog, if your points for it aren't there, don't even bring that. Like the only guy who had some say in that was Niles Rivers, DST. Because he's had the most points for it and the most points against, and that just kept him back so long.
That's a double-edged sword there.
If you're sitting here with like the 5th highest points for and the 1st highest points, like you just, let's not even talk about that, man. Like, you know why you're bringing that up, Howieluyah.
Yeah.
Who you got in mind when you say that? Like, when you brought that up?
I was just asking.
Okay.
It's funny. So, anyways, next topic.
Yeah, wait. Before we get to the next topic, did we get everybody? Did we get all the intros?
We did.
Yeah.
We covered everyone. The only ones we could have gone into a little bit deeper about was 65 U.
The 3
But
originators.
But we've been talked about ourselves. What I did want to say is that Howieluyah is the commissioner.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you know what? As a commissioner, you got to take the selfless approach from time to time.
The humble.
I mean, honestly, I think I did a lot to... We made a lot of progress here, man. Every year we have progressed.
It's a Miami cat.
Let me tell you just really quick, I fucking hated these guys because they didn't want to even do a fantasy league last year or 2 years ago. So much so that we had to do a $10 buy-in just to convince a $10 buy-in just to convince these guys to contribute.
Wow.
Since then, we got a fucking podcast,
Yeah.
a trophy.
To come up.
The buy-in is even higher, which I won't even
Since then, the rivalries that develop and almost diffuse instantly sometimes are hilarious, are interesting. So while you're here, what's up with the whole thing with you having Booker and 65 having CJ and the shit you guys were saying to each other in the chat? Was it serious? Like, do you think you had an edge on him by picking up Booker before him?
I think I knew that.
Yeah.
I knew that.
You knew what?
I would watch. See, that's the thing. What I don't like.
Get up close here.
Let me just talk about it. I have Sunday Ticket. All right. I watch almost every game. All right. If I have a player on it, I'm watching that game. I'm not just checking the stat line. I like CJ, but I had a concern week 1 when he would get hit and he would just stay on the ground for 3 extra seconds, waiting for people to help him up. Like, he just looked like a turtle. Like, he looked like a turtle. You know what I mean? Compared to Booker, Booker looks at least like he got an extra step and a half in front of him. So I just was holding out because I know that CJ was going to get work. But, when EJ picked up Booker, it was a great pickup. The man went without a defense for a week just so he can keep Booker. I didn't want to see it happen, but it happened, and it was sad. It was sad. The thing is, he finished the game. He hurt his knee, and then he scored a touchdown.
Fucked that up even more.
Like, man, get your shit together, CJ.
But now he's it.
Rest in peace.
Injured reserve.
Yeah, rest in peace.
Now Edwards got a Booker.
My 10-second piece on that. I was high on Booker, like early. Picked him up week fucking 4. We're in week 8, and now he's contributed. I knew that in this league, with the way everybody is, I had to pick him up early because nobody fucks around.
Time, for sure.
You're lucky. You're lucky. I was sniffing them out since the first week. So.
Yeah.
I got them on my other league.
And it's no sort of luck. I picked them up in all my other leagues, so it just goes to show you how high I was on that guy. And now CJ's out for the rest of the season. I mean, even if he's back, he can't come back till week 16, which I'm totally fine
His
with.
job is lost.
Yo, Howieluyah's had too much activity going on with him this week.
Lately.
And what is up with you? You're like a paparazzi golden nugget.
I'm going to just get it out of the way
Arian
now.
Foster retired.
I fucking knew it, yeah. I knew you were going to do it. I knew it was going there.
You and me were on the phone talking about him. I swear to God, guys. We're on the phone like half an hour before this news came out, and anyone knew? Anyone. And I'm telling him, it's time, yo. Leave him. Drop him. You're acting like a fool. All this stuff. And he's like, yo, you're just hating. And why? Like, if I drop him, someone's bound to pick him up. Yo, I just feel like he's going to be great. He's going to be great. And I'm like, yes, but he's not great on your team. And he hasn't been great 2 years on your team. Maybe 3. I don't remember how long.
I think it was 3.
All this shit, we're talking for maybe 10 minutes about this. To a point where
seriously.
Howieluyah's yelling. Yo, then we get off the topic. 10 minutes down the road, I'm like, yo,
seriously,
dog. He's like, what? I was like, Arian Foster retired. He's like, you serious?
I would have loved to have did
dog.
It was uncomfortable.
But I didn't squeeze it or anything. I just told you, and I just let you
marinating that shit.
I just let you vent.
You should have just said it fast. My God.
Yo, because I was in disbelief too. I had to manage my own emotions while telling him and not trying to like fuck with him.
Yeah, no one saw that coming, man.
Hell no. I didn't know how the fuck to react. I just got like as soon as he told me, I just wanted to get off the phone with him.
He's just joking.
So can someone 65? Can you tell these people the love he's had for Arian? Or I don't know if you can because last year you didn't see it, but.
Well,
chip in.
If he even had him last year, it just reinforces everything that we thought. It's all right. Listen, we all have guys. My guy kind of is Golden Tate this year. I had him the first year. I'm always gonna stick by Golden Tate. I feel like he's got all the tools. Any of my KC running backs, I'm gonna stick with. So it's like we can kind of blame him, but then like I don't know, can we really? You know what I mean? But
my philosophy was simple. You have him in the bench. He's taking up a spot, but you just never know. That potential is good enough for me to just have him there. I felt comfortable with my running back situation, and the trade request that I was getting wasn't sufficient enough. That's all I'm going to say about him. It's unfortunate. Wish him the best of luck with his atheist, vegan ass. But it is what it is. We all go through those heartbreaks. I'm a heartbroken person. But
you got Booker on the come up, man. It's an upgrade.
Yeah.
That's an upgrade.
Exactly. Blessing in disguise. So
it is. It is. Listen, I probably if I wasn't on the phone with you talking about how you need to get rid of Foster for your own sake, I probably would have picked them up if you dropped them. You know, I would not have put it up. I would not have put it up. I would not have put a waiver in.
I'm saying you've gone through enough.
Whatever. It's a done deal. He's gone. Can't do anything about it. Continue.
I tried to tell you, man, and
everybody tried to tell.
No, we did.
We did.
Yes,
though.
I know.
You know, but like everyone, you know.
Yo, really? Like, God damn.
DJ.
I really wanted to prove you guys wrong, man. I wanted to prove you guys wrong, and I did it. So whatever.
But you did with Booker. You booked it.
You did.
Right?
I felt like I got rid of Ertz too at a good time.
Yeah, it's like the Phoenix.
Yeah, it's so sad.
Burns and ashes.
No, bring it back. Cause 65. The first podcast you told us about his ceiling. You told us that he's a keeper. He's a guy you start every week.
I've given up
his potential.
I've given up because he had.
I wish we had the breaking news sound.
I've officially given up on Zach Ertz. He's had too many chances. Like the ball, one of the balls. I don't know if it was the Minnesota game where it was just a little, like slightly high, but it was at his face. You need to catch the ball, and he's just not trusted. They don't trust him to come out with the catch.
No.
And in a PPR format, you need to look at targets. You need to look at receptions, and then you calculate the ceiling from there. He has neither of them. So now his ceiling has become the floor in the basement.
What about
See,
Nelson Aguilar? What do you think?
I don't really like any of your receivers, to be honest with you. If I could pick one strictly for upside, it'd be Green Beckham, just because he's a beast of a man.
So while you're on this topic, what do you think of those Torrey Smith, Alshon Jeffrey rumors?
I would, if you guys can get Jeffrey, man, I would give up a second and a fourth and a heartbeat.
Even with his injury history?
Even with his injury history.
Because some people have brought that point up.
Nah.
You want me to go into it really quick?
Well, it's you and
I'll give you a 10-second snippet.
I'm with 65. I
No
like
Torrey Smith.
Jeffrey.
No Torrey
Listen,
Smith.
I like Jeffrey. It's not that I don't like Jeffrey. He's a fucking freak of nature. He's an athlete. He can catch the ball. He's great. One of the biggest things that I had with him is that he's injured every year. He misses a significant amount of time. The value that you're going to get for him on top of the contract that he's going to get it's not good enough. Like you're going to have to pay a lot of money for this guy. And if he's gone for like a lot of weeks, it's like such a poor investment.
Edwin, what's your name? What's your name?
Howieluyah.
Don't worry about the money.
Right.
Let
So
Howie worry about the money.
let Howie worry about it, okay? He's done us good, except
He's done as good because he knows how to manage the money. I'm just telling you how Howie would evaluate this. If he makes it happen, great. I'll be happy for it.
He will,
but he won't
happen.
Okay.
If y'all could have gotten Djax on a cheap for a third of what Jeffrey would cost, I think he would create space in the middle, and all your receivers would look a little bit better.
I don't like DJ.
Man, I would trade Kendricks and a third just to get McCoy back.
No one likes Kendricks, man.
They're not going to do
McCoy.
They should have traded Kendricks 2 years ago
I want McCoy back
when his value was high.
McCoy's hamstring, man. Gillespie opened up that slot for him. Shmoney with that quick hand.
His running style, man. You gotta have your hamstrings. Got to be fresh.
But yeah, yo, I wanted to know now that we touched on Foster.
and get it out of the fucking way.
You got
Bury
a
that.
clear lead running back in that backfield who posted 2 back-to-back 200-yard games. It's only been done by maybe 3 others.
You talk about your boy?
Who?
Ajaji.
Yes. You know what I'm saying? See, because when that waiver opportunity came up, the way I see it was, why wouldn't I pick up a guy who just put up 200 yards? Like in a league where the running backs are running so low, like the
Slim
the
Pickens.
depth,
Yeah, Slim Pickens.
why not? Like I'd be an absolute idiot to be like, nah, you know what? It's a fluke though.
Yeah.
Like come on, why
Yeah,
not?
you can't.
Just
That was
pick
your
him up?
first waiver too, right? Like you had the number 1.
Right. And because
And it worked
the
out.
second would have picked him up. Second
Yeah,
guy,
yeah.
third
Oh,
guy,
man. They
fourth
were all
guy,
hunted
fifth
for
guy.
it.
Right. So I
He would've
got
got
him.
picked up.
And the next week,
Another
put up
200.
like 35.
But
38
did you start
points.
him though?
Hell no.
Damn.
Because I had Gore and whatever. I still put up like 180 that week.
That's
Yeah.
because the whole
That's true.
backfield wasn't. We
That's
didn't know how
valid,
much
right.
Arian was going to play. We thought he was going to
But
get
he
right back in
retired.
it.
Clear.
Ajayi
Yeah.
retired his ass.
Yo, he did.
Yo, I
retire
think he
his
did.
ass.
I think.
He did retire his ass. I mean,
Sad.
That's probably the most savage thing you can do. I'm
Yeah.
not gonna lie.
yeah. Take a
So-
seat, old man.
It's like he won. Like Foster won the battle with playing week 1, but Ajayi won the war by retiring his ass.
Yeah, he did.
Give me a dog bark.
Wish you guys could see Datsticktalk's face.
Yeah, we'll do a video.
I think
a few
so,
weeks
yeah.
down the road.
One of these days we gotta do a video
Yeah.
podcast. By
I'm
the
with
way,
it.
65.
I'm with it.
That's true. We see.
Yo, so who's the most potent team out here right now? On some serious shit, without thinking about who's got the biggest names.
Datsticktalk
Okay.
is the best.
All right, let's do. You pick it
Are
and
you
you
serious?
say why.
All right, yeah.
Yeah, I
Pick it and give a reason.
I am serious. I have the best defense in the league. I have a top 5 quarterback solid. I have.
I mean, a lot of
the
people
best
don't know who
kicker.
you have, so
Yes.
Okay, let me. Okay, yeah, that's actually really good. Let me brag now.
but quick though.
Vinatieri, Vikings,
Oof.
Rivers. Okay, let's go through my wide receivers. Okay, we have Demaryius Thomas. I don't even need to look at my app. Let me tell you right now. Demaryius Thomas, Jarvis Landry, Travis Benjamin. Okay, I mean that's just to name a few. Now let's go through the running backs. Let's go through the running backs.
That's safe.
Okay, Blunt, let me just say that right now.
You love
Ingram,
blood.
Bernard, Hyde, and for all the ladies.
Damn, you got a lot of running backs.
Rawls. Yeah. And Niall Davis. Okay?
Damn.
So one of these niggas is gonna go off. All right? And when they do,
it's like the numbers
I
approach.
will rub it in that face.
You got a lot of fucking running backs.
I got a lot of running backs. Yo, but people always, and you shouldn't have done that trade. Blah, blah, blah. Tuck this dick. You know? Because at the end of the day, I look at my team. I know my team. I know what are my strengths. I know what are my needs. And if I can get 4 wide receivers that are going to hit me at least 11 to 12 points minimum, and have some security on my bench, than just to have 1 or 2 big shots, I feel like I have a bigger shot to win the league.
Talk to me about Breeze when you want him, okay? Yo,
I love Breeze.
who's next?
Can't feel that.
I say you go, bro.
No, 65.
Best team?
Yeah. Power trap.
Here we go.
I'm not gonna pick my own.
I'm ready for this.
My team. We're not gonna talk about my team.
Humble.
But I like Ravage's team, man.
Yeah.
It's a perfect squad that doesn't have the biggest names, but always produce. I mean, I'm looking at Ben. Ben's on his bench. Odell's on his bench. So that means he could either move Cooks, Diggs in the flex. You know, Jaquez Rogers is going to be a workhorse the whole rest of the year, even when Martin does come back. And Gordon is just their entire running game.
You heard that money about Doug?
Yeah, Doug. It seems to be a little bit worse than they were first leading on. So his productivity is going to be hampered even when he does get back. But Ravage is his squad looks nice, man. His squad looks nice, and he's in first place. So I don't think it's a coincidence.
Yeah, true that.
Yeah,
true that. Howieluyah. Who's your most potent team pick?
Man, I can't lie. Broad Street Bully got a mean team, man. He really does.
Yep.
Okay.
I mean, lots of big names. And granted, they're not going to always produce. But
that ceiling
is, I mean, if all of them produce, you're talking about the high. Like, if everybody had their best days, his team would have the best out of all of them. Like, if all of our leagues, like, and everybody in the league. I mean, you're talking about Rodgers, A.J. Green, Antonio Brown. I mean, Curly. Like, what the fuck, dude?
Yo,
Jimmy Graham.
Yo, has Gurley had any game past 30?
30? No.
No. He hasn't even had a ceiling game. The max, he's only had 120-point game. And I get it. You know, I know where you're going with this.
I went there already.
Look at his.
But I'm thinking like ceiling wise, and Gurley always gets over 20 carries.
There's 4 more weeks, 5 more weeks, whatever.
His playoff schedule's easy as shit though.
Listen, I'm gonna talk about
factor that in, so I'll go with him.
I factor in blood.
All right. I mean, he is the number 6 running back in the league right now.
Dak for Prez.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I don't know if you're understanding that Tom Brady's on pace to be MVP, and he missed 4 games.
Yeah, fucker.
Yes, he's completely a product of Belichick and the great players like Gronkowski and stuff around him. But this dude is putting those numbers up.
Yeah,
I've never seen anything like.
You got Marvin Jones Jr. that we all gave hell to Angel for, thinking, yo, why are you trading for the Bengals like backup third receiver?
Last year?
No, this year. Like, he traded money for Marvin Jones and Tom Brady. I forgot who he gave up. I think it included Langford, though. Which, I mean, now...
Which we'll get into Langford, too.
But, Randall Cobb, man.
Yeah,
Randall You got Jordy Nelson back? Cobb is back.
He's really their number 1 right now.
Especially with that running back situation right now. Got Hibb taking some snaps.
Ty Montgomery, man.
Ty.
You see James White
as a wide receiver.
Do you know what? That's fucked up because I told Pabs to move Ty Montgomery to the running back slot, but that's only in ESPN leagues.
Oh yeah,
is it?
Yeah, that's fucked up, man.
Yeah.
They need to get with the program.
It's not.
He runs the ball.
I was reading some posts though. Yahoo feels like they cannot do it unless Green Bay actually does it on their roster because that's the only fair way. Because then you can put Le'Veon Bell as a wide receiver.
Well, just for him though.
But
I've never seen a player have a running back wide receiver title, but I've seen them play with the running back spot.
Maybe another flex then.
And he did take a good amount of carries the last week. So it's like, fuck that, dude. If you're getting over 8 carries, you should be running back, wide receiver position in
But
fantasy.
I mean, Randall Cobb takes it out the back too.
I say
Many
10.
times.
I wouldn't,
10.
and I would say that he should too.
And
What?
Le'Veon Bell.
That's where
it gets green.
All right, we get you, y'all.
Like Le'Veon Bell lines up at a receiver spot.
But it's a different scenario though.
But it's like
It's not the
Let's
same.
like
agree to
motioning
disagree
out.
here because
No, because they don't have a star running back guy, and they don't have a real running back right now. That position's fucked up. Once this guy comes back, Starks.
Wait. They don't have a running back?
Yeah, now Davis will be all right.
Yes.
Okay,
Thank
but
you.
is he there yet?
Is he there yet?
No, he's brand new.
No, he's here with me.
I picked him up in a league. He's there, stashed away. But I'm saying, like, right now, you can't count on him, at least until proven otherwise.
Yo,
You gotta wait.
Patriots running backs have never been reliable.
Blunt.
Like, you never know who they start. Or
Blunt.
James White's stock has gone up since Brady's back, and that's point blank fact.
No,
PPR
that is true.
stuff.
That is
But
true.
just in case he goes out,
PPR
Deion Lewis is practicing. He's coming back.
He's coming
And he was a
back.
fantasy
They got a
beast
lot
last
of
week.
Yo, do you
That's
think,
on Dak for Prez bench.
Do you think Deion Lewis is gonna have?
Along with James White, too.
And he's got Rob Kelly,
Is he
Matt
gonna
Jones
be-
fumbling and injured.
Oh yeah, that's true.
But I think Thompson is starting, no?
Chris
Thompson?
Thompson?
Yeah.
No,
Chris
he's too
Thompson?
small.
They said he is.
No, I don't believe that.
I saw it in the Bleacher Report update. Marcus, you saw the Bleacher Report, no?
Yeah, I'm looking at it though now. They
No, because I just remember you telling me you
said-
have Bleacher Report. So
Gruden said what? Gruden said what, yo? 65?
Kelly's gonna start.
Oh,
Kelly's gonna start.
Oh, look at that.
Nah.
Bleacher Report.
But you got Gronk on his team, and he's a daily like 25 or weekly.
So that's what.
Moncrief is back. Yo,
Yeah.
you didn't get him from him.
I know. I
Howieluyah.
swear I almost had him for West, but West put up 1 point and fucked everything up.
So what's up with that? Is he done? Like he's not.
I don't think so at
He's
all.
gonna finish.
He'll be all right.
He
not
only
gonna
got
be
8 carries last week, so that's just that's
product
a
of the
game.
game. Like,
yeah.
Okay.
He's gonna be fine.
Game flow, man.
Yeah, game flow.
It's a bitch.
Yo, guess who I get next week?
I don't even want to know. I don't like how y'all look down the weeks. You know what I mean? When you told me that you played me in week 10, I was like, man, I didn't want to know that.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I don't look next week until Tuesday.
Wow.
Tuesday is when I switch over.
Listen,
and then I start looking at the
that
games.
takes me to
No.
Broad Street Bully's comment about when you worry about what he's doing, that's why you're not in the top 3.
Can we just get this trade?
What's he
talk the trade out of the way now?
Okay, let's go.
Let's get into it. The trade.
That trade.
He's been involved in 2
right.
trades.
He's had like 2 or 3.
That's true.
So what's up with him? Because he's I think he's like, yo, what are y'all doing? Like, what are y'all saying? He thinks y'all hating.
All right. So I mean, I'll just provide
He
my
thinks
piece.
every single one of you are hating.
I'll provide my piece, and I'll get it out of everybody's here so that they can say their piece.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna just say for those of you that don't know the trade that occurred that we are specifically talking about. This one is what really set it over the top. It was 4th and Manlog in Broad Street. Broad Street trading away Jordan Reed and, oh my God, Rashard Matthews. 4th and Manlong is trading away Anquan Bolden and Aaron Rodgers. So we have a Reed and Matthews for our Bolden and Rodgers. People that know fantasy would look at that and be like, never, not in a million years. However,
Why?
It happened.
it happened. I don't know 4th and Manlong's specific philosophy. Can it work out? Absolutely. Jordan Reed, we know the potential. But with all those concussions and all those injuries, I mean, 1 concussion away from retiring is the way I look at it. And really quick, I felt like 4th was taking on too much of a risk for that type of trade. Whereas Broad Street was going with the more safer approach. He has a stud quarterback, which can go off at any given moment. So the biggest thing about the trades is just, man, like it kind of seems a little bit skewed. However, at the end of the day, a trade is agreed upon both parties. One person says the request, the other person accepts it.
Get him, commish.
So,
You know,
Yeah,
that's true. That's true.
and just lastly is like, fuck, what? I don't even know. Like, well, whatever. What do you guys have to say really quick? And I'll finish it.
About that
Being
trade?
involved in big trades,
Oh,
especially with Broad Street Bully, I think I have some background with and some good perspective. First of all, like I said, the names really don't matter. You know your team more than anyone else.
True.
You know, Aaron Rodgers, okay, granted, he is one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL. His ceiling is probably God. I mean,
he hasn't shown it.
Yeah, he hasn't shown it, and it sucks. But once they get that running game established, I think that he will start providing big numbers.
Yo, I think important to what point you're trying to make about Rodgers right now is how strong and confident 65 feels about Jordy Nelson, because they're tied. Their values are tied.
I don't feel. If I gave the impression that I was feeling good about Jordy, I'm sorry about that.
So what's that got to say about Aaron Rodgers?
No.
Aaron Rodgers doesn't need Jordy.
Oh.
No?
No.
So what?
Well, that's true.
Numbers last year.
So,
so what do you want for Jordy?
We'll see. We'll see, man. Everyone's on the block except my 2 RBs. That's it.
So my thing about the trade is, look, both parties got to agree to it. So that's one thing. But sometimes the party just kind of thinks irrationally. They kind of look at their roster and they're like, at the moment, they're like, that'll work. But they don't actually seek advice from other people. And sometimes it leads to an irrational decision, if you ask me. But I wanted to come up with this proposition. Because nobody has the balls. Nobody has the balls to veto a trade in my eyes. Like, if I had vetoing power, I would have vetoed a lot of trades. Just even more so, just to keep things interesting too.
Hail Hitler!
But so I was thinking, that I should be the one to approve or deny next year, but have checks and balances. So I have my co-commissioner, which is G.M.K, who is, for the most part, in my eyes, probably the most unbiased when it comes to, looking at both parties. And I think that he can back me up. If I consider rejecting a trade, I'll consult with him, see what he thinks, and see if ultimately we both agree.
So I'll be speaking for the people and you for yourself?
It's like the NFL and the NFL Players Association.
Okay, yeah.
You know what I mean? I think that would be kind of cool.
So I need one more.
And that I've been doing a pretty fucking good job of being unbiased with these trades. I might speak my piece at the end.
Dick, huh?
Hey, whatever. The commissioner of the year, I don't know, but whatever. But that's my suggestion. I'll leave it for you guys, food for thought for next year.
I'm with it, man. I just want to know, what trade would you have, just so we have a foundation.
You gotta hit it hard. That's what I learned.
We're vaping right now on some sugar cookie shit. But what trade would you have denied? So we have an idea.
This is 10-01.
Which one?
Both of them.
All right.
I would have vetoed both of them. And it's not to say that it wouldn't work out. Of course, Anthony looks like it's thriving right now. Yeah. But it would have been funny as fuck too to reject that trade, and then just had to.
That's what Shmoney was thinking last year with you.
See, but that was a whole nother.
We gotta veto it. If we don't like it, we gotta just go against the grain and veto it. But listen, I really don't care about the trade. I didn't like the explanation. That's where it kind of pissed me off. Like, just
for which one of the two trades?
Well, the first one I didn't like just because of the ceiling, and I felt like you were just giving up for a lot of potentials. That's what I didn't like. I thought you gave up on Gurley too fast, and AB, and I feel like you gave up on AB a little bit too quick, because you got to look at the playoff schedule. If you are in the playoffs, and you got to look at that ceiling. But that was this one. This one I didn't like just because I didn't like the explanation. Like, like it was hard to give up Reed. Like it wasn't hard to give up Reed. You know what I mean? But when Reed's been concussed about 17 times already, one more away from retoring, and when you have Jimmy Graham, that's where I was like, all right, so we get it.
Are we really considering this, vetoing thing for next year?
We'll talk about it.
Because something to consider. I think it'd be pretty funny.
I think now you let everyone listen to this and just ponder. They'll think.
If this
Howieluyah's first podcast appearance, was that overambitious for him to introduce?
He is a commissioner.
Hail Hitler! If this goes through, the retirement of DST is imminent.
Yo, but with trades, you know why people trade, right? They're trying to
get better. Yeah, get better.
So in this climate that we're in, is that Pablo's best chance to come into relevancy? You know what I'm saying?
Not if he trades with me, bud.
Oh,
that's It's almost like when do you just pull the trigger and just put all your chips in? I feel like he needs to be there at this point now.
I'm kind of happy that it happened to him right now for one whole reason. He wanted to hold on to Jamal Charles for his whole fucking life.
I wanted.
They don't want to give him up for shit.
Yeah, that was
so just for that, I don't care. I have Foster
Marcus,
on the bench.
say something here.
What?
He's talking about he's Foster. Come on, you know.
Foster was on the bench.
Yo, that's true.
Yo, you can't come at him like that.
That's true.
I got your back,
you can't talk to him like that.
Holla at me for a trade.
Holla at me for a trade, dog.
Benny.
Yo. Just get at me, Pablo. I'll give you something for Charles. We'll make it happen.
We can make it Rawls.
Who do it?
What QB does he have, Pablo? I'm just wondering because of the Aaron Rodgers topic we're talking.
Should we just start a matchup?
And I'm talking about that QB
we
streaming.
should get
I
to the
hate that.
Gave Matt Ryan, I think.
Go ahead, QB streaming. Who's doing it?
There's Shmoney who was doing it for a while that I didn't like, but he got the result of it. He saw how bad it could get, and that's why he went into after Cam Newton, I guess, or he took the opportunity.
Yeah, he
and then there's other people who have taken the fuck that anymore. I'm not doing that. Centeno went ahead and did that. A Broad Street bully traded for Aaron Rodgers. He was tired of that. And it's just QBs are important. That's my bottom line. You draft a QB when you know his ceiling is like 45, and that 45 could potentially win you the week or 2 weeks or fucking the whole playoffs.
If you stream, you're living in a dream.
An important part to your team. So matchups.
All right, let's get to it.
By the way, my last week's player to watch, Jacquizz Rodgers.
We all know how that worked, though.
Yes, very nice. 65.
Last week I had Gordon, and he also
2 touchdowns.
Yeah, that little piece. He had a touchdown in the first 3 minutes of the game. Yeah. I checked my stats. I was like, that can't be right. 6 points already. Get the fuck out of here. It was true.
Yeah, my sleeper was Tom Brady.
No one slept on his ass.
My sleeper. That nigga was wide awake.
Yeah. But I beat him so.
Oh,
I can't believe it's already been 42 minutes. Time flies.
We're on a good pace.
I like podcasts, man.
We just shooting the shit. Got matchups, Jay.
Yeah, I mean, let's start with. I'll start. G-Man Live, Niles Rivers, DST.
Oh, shit. Yeah, this one is...
The thing is, do you understand that he has DeMarco Murray? And just in case he gets a hammy or something, you got Derrick Henry.
I like Derrick Henry. If Derrick Henry were playing, we'd be talking about him and Zeke as the 2 running backs, rookie running backs for the rookie.
What makes you like Derrick Henry? Because you didn't watch college or you hate college?
It's not that I don't hate college, but I respect the SEC, and that's where he came out of. SEC pools, pros... Like LSU and Alabama could beat the Browns any given Saturday or Sunday, so their caliber is just not on par with a lot of other college teams.
We ain't spent too much time. We'd rather not on the guys who already played. But Allen Robinson, is he a guy who just rather bench if you have Crabtree or something like that?
Man. Oh well, if you have
Allen Robinson,
he had 15 targets.
In that scenario, but a lot of those targets he got at the end in garbage time, though.
True.
He did, because I remember he got 4 catches just right there.
His schedule gets tough.
What I like about this matchup, just to kind of wrap this matchup up real quick, is he has Andrew Luck, and I have T.Y. Hill. I mean,
those are always good too.
I love that.
But I prefer to have the quarterback in that situation.
Not against the Chiefs.
Moncrief's back.
We gonna pick that.
Well, you know who else is on the Colts? Jack Doyle. Do you think he'll be able to produce again?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Hell no. Not this week.
That was a quick no. You've been thinking about it?
Shuts down tight ends.
Oh, that's why.
They shut him down. Jack who?
He's got a 4 out of 5 star matchup rating.
Well, can we
watch
this podcast a little later so that way you don't influence on my matchup?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
No.
Who's he got on the bench? What tight ends he got on the bench?
We'll talk about
he has no other choice.
He has no other choice.
We'll talk about you too, though. DST, this is an all podcast thing, and these are all opinions. Nothing's fact.
You starting Taylor?
Yeah, I have to.
Oof.
Wait, who?
You sure about that?
Tyrod.
I have to.
I wouldn't. Against Denver, don't get confused. This is a
rivalry game.
This is division,
Yo, Taylor always does good against New England for the most part.
He does.
Yeah, he does.
He
does. It's not bad. And
because that's a division.
It's at home too.
That's division.
Exactly. And Rivers against
to your point.
Denver.
That's a good point. Yeah.
Rivers against Denver, the second lowest point total that he's had this year. I have no other choice.
That's actually not bad.
Who you got? Howieluyah? DST G-Man Live.
Oof.
And remember this. I don't want you backtracking next week.
I'm gonna go. Shit. All right.
I'll tell you where I'm going.
Yeah.
The only reason
I'm gonna have to go DST, and the only reason for me is he has LaFellin, which is a big boomer bust player. Like he can get you the touchdown. It could happen. But I just feel like DST got the more safer picks right now.
Cause I'm raw. Wipe me down. Cause I'm raw.
Is Jeremy Hill playing though? Like, is he back? Is he good?
Jeremy Hill's playing, but he's the number 2.
He's a number 2.
He's the number 2.
Yeah. Okay, and Minnesota against Chicago.
Minnesota. That's why I'm picking you, and they're gonna get at least 11 points.
Es que yo nunca me quedo en casa. You know what I'm saying?
Who's next?
Okay. Good matchup. Best of
luck.
Thank
you, ladies and gentlemen, for recognizing God. Let's go.
65 TPT, Broad Street Bully.
So soon.
The matchup.
I'm sorry.
So soon. I'm hoping Lamar Miller sits, because if Lamar Miller sits...
But Russell Wilson against New Orleans.
He's going to go off.
It has to. If this isn't the one, then you should put him on the block. I've lost at Winston long term.
I've lost at least 2 games, man, because Wilson's put up fucking like 11.
That's what I'm saying. If he does this again,
he's gone. He's gone. I already got his replacement.
Would you trade me for Tyrod if you're going to drop him? Period.
Tyrod for Russ?
Yes. If you're going to drop him.
We'll see what he does.
All right, let me know.
I don't know if I would ever drop him. I just know he would go to my bench.
Because Brian's back.
Going against your suspect cornerbacks in Philly, man.
Yo,
your defense is strong, but its strength is not the cornerbacks.
I prefer Des to be in the game, though. Personally.
I prefer too. It's going to be a running game.
It's going to throw them off.
Yeah, huh? With the why?
Why?
Because he's a little baby, and if we're shutting them down early, he's going to be flipping shit, and that just leads to bad autonomy with the rest of the team.
I agree with that.
A little drama queen. A little bitch, if you ask me.
Wow.
Give me the ball. Give me the...
Yo, Spencer Ware has earned the RB1, man. He's like a matchup based RB1, but every week RB2.
Yeah, you have to beware.
I like him.
He does it all.
Alfred Blue.
I had to.
I had to. Fucker.
You surprised me.
Damn, yeah,
I got Bell on a bye. I got Jennings on a bye. I got there's one player I'm gonna pick up. I'm not gonna mention his name because I know that if he's given the opportunity, I talked about him in the first podcast. If y'all don't remember, but I'm picking him up as soon as we're done with this.
Okay, I don't know.
And
what's up, though, man? I got Booker.
We need to have a script.
Booker's just chilling, waiting for you.
I can't do that.
I can seriously.
I mean, a little, Bell for Booker, and
we'll see.
I like how you got Kansas City's defense. They look so good this year. They have their days. They have their bad matchups.
Against Indy, I don't know.
When they have a good game,
I'm thinking for the future. I'm thinking for the future because Justin Houston's coming back.
Yeah.
Phillip Gaines is coming back, our cornerback.
See,
Marcus Peters is going to get more balls. And Tyreek Hill, the fastest man in the NFL, has had 3 touchdown returns called back already. He is due.
Eventually, yeah.
He is so due.
For like 2 or 3.
So just for the upside alone, special teams upside alone.
Yo, so every game, he's the fastest man on that field.
He reaches his top speed in 2 steps. I'm telling you. Just YouTube him something, man. He's fast.
I think Broad Street Bully's aware of your team. He picked up Aaron Rodgers for this.
Yeah, he did, because he couldn't get Winston. That's why.
Right.
But you got that Russell Wilson and Jimmy Graham.
Yeah, I do. I see that. I was happy I could tie that down a little bit.
Yeah, that's good.
Man, this is going to be a really good matchup, actually.
Yo, is Josh Norman out in Washington? Because then AJ Green's going to... Oof. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Josh Norman was back at practice. Pretty sure he made the trip to London.
Edelman hasn't been doing much.
I hate London
games. Scared, yo.
Yeah. Edelman hasn't been doing much, man. But if Brady and him had a good dinner the night before, they're gonna go to each other all day long. So
These feelings, man.
It's at Buffalo.
Yeah.
He's got a bad pair of running backs. Like, they could put it up, but do you really trust him like that?
I'll go with you, man. I think you're taking it only because if you don't do it this week, then he's gonna have Brown and Gurley back next week.
Oh, please talk about Graham in the dome. Like, does that motivate him to do better than what he would have?
He will.
And he's healthy.
He will.
Fuck yeah.
My sleeper of the week, though, unfortunately, is on his team. It's Terrell Pryor. That Jets secondary is butt cheeks. Like,
and they stopped
straight
the run so
butt
good.
cheeks. Yeah, so they're gonna have to pass.
Revis said he legitimately lost his step.
He lost 2 steps, man.
He's feeling it.
You know what? Actually, I have to go and take Crowell out of my bench from another team from my starting lineup to my bench because that Jets running D is pretty good.
Yeah.
It's actually one of the best in
Their
the
coach
league. But
Bowles,
their secondary, man, Revis Island is gone.
I got 65 TPT. I don't know why I stole it.
It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough. But luckily, I got Jimmy Graham's handcuff with Wilson. His running backs, we'll see. And I'm holding out hope that Miller splits time this week just like he did last week. And Blue gets some touches, maybe a goal line opportunity.
Who you got?
I got
65.
I got 65.
Howie, who you got?
We'll see.
65 this week.
And
Wow,
that
straight flush.
That would be 2 straight losses after that mega train.
Before you answer, make sure you look at 4th and Madlong's score already.
It's a sprint.
4th and Madlong, Pablo
It's a
Escobar. Look at this. Mariota, 24. Hearns, 22. Rashard Matthews at the flex with 13.
Good start.
Yes, great start. It's as good as it can start.
Yeah,
really?
he won that. That's it.
Really?
I don't know.
Ty Montgomery.
I don't know. Fitz is gonna go off.
Yeah,
Ty Montgomery's gonna go off. Sanders will go off. Matt Ryan will go off. I don't know.
You think Sanders gonna go up?
I think so.
Yo,
The
Pablo's
rivalry
reaching
games,
with
man.
Proyce
I
and
think so.
Sproles. He's reaching.
Poor guy.
Eifert.
It's gonna be close. It's gonna be a lot closer than these projections, man. I can't stand looking at these projections. They drive me crazy.
Yo, yeah, like they never ever get accurate. Like they never. It's not a matter of time. Like all right, by week 8, they're matching up with what actually happens. They never match up with what happens. Like
It's gonna be close. It's definitely gonna be closer than this, but 4th and Madlong might just pull it off just because of the fast start he
you
got.
better hope Lamar Miller plays.
Yeah, he gonna need that.
But right now, I mean, I gotta pick 4th and Madlong. It's obvious, but I mean, come on, great start. And Pablo's running backs are very suspect. Tyler Eifert, very suspect.
I'll tell you
I
what,
don't like
man.
that.
4th better be hype. I gave him Langford.
So fuck that.
What a nice little trade, man.
Yo, that was such a like.
He has 3.
You know what
he has
I thought
3
of that?
tight ends. Though.
This is what I thought about.
I will say that.
You went ahead and bought a crack house in the dirtiest of Camden neighborhood,
Yeah, gentrified it.
and you sold it to some sucker. That's what I feel like. Like it was a house that could have been and should be great and all this stuff. For no, like you got.
So for those
so
that
much.
don't know, the trade was just a straight up trade, which is very hard to do nowadays.
Straight up.
Jeremy Langford, who I picked up this past week for Ebron. It's not a crazy trade, you know. He has 3 tight ends,
Okay.
so it could work out, especially if this guy's out. If Miller's out, he's gonna have to put somebody because Coleman's out. He can't put him in, so he has no other running back.
Who'd you pick?
Huh?
Who'd you pick out of this?
Out of this matchup? Yeah, no, bro. I think Pablo keeps the streak alive.
Damn.
Which what his win-loss record is what 1-6 right now.
Yo.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. Only win coming from me. Piece of shit.
Oh,
Damn.
shit. Was
And he sacked the defense.
Was it? Oh,
Like,
yeah, that was
defense
101 to
was
109.
Damn. He spread them cheeks.
Yeah, I'm not that good. I'm not that
Easy E Shmoney, pardon the wave.
Ooh.
good. Tight one.
That is a tight one.
Like a Howieluyah.
Let's get into this. Let's see.
Oh,
Cam
yo.
Newton versus Matthew Stafford.
Stafford.
Ooh.
Stafford's playing at an MVP level right
Yes,
now.
he is. Yes, he is. I thought I was the yo. He's killing it, and it was
And
all
with
after
Ebron back.
Megatron gone.
And with Ebron back.
Yeah, I got part of the wave in this one.
Damn, yeah, he's 5th overall in the league. or in
he's
fantasy.
It's ridiculous.
I mean, look at his wide receiver strength: Kevin Benjamin, Julio Jones. I'm not complaining if I'm him.
Yeah, Kelvin's gonna have a tough day, but
Freeman
he
and
may get a
Forte,
touchdown.
strong running back.
Freeman, man.
Freeman,
Freeman.
especially. That's actually my sleeper this week.
You call that a sleeper?
Okay. I'll look for somebody else because I don't want to.
Elliott though, Elliott.
Tom Brady.
I think he's gonna make or break that game. If the Cowboys win
I
that
agree.
game, it's gonna be on Elliott.
They're gonna run on
I
us.
agree.
They're gonna run on us.
I don't
think
agree on
they
that.
will. I think he'll have 100 all-purpose yards. I'm thinking like 70 on the
Barely.
ground. 30 in the air.
My bold prediction is that he's held to 75 total yards.
Ooh.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's a lot, man.
Total yards?
Total yards? That's a lot to hold him to.
Oh, yeah. No.
Yeah. Well, can I give my bold prediction? I'm going to give it anyway.
Okay.
Dak Prescott
Oh, shit.
will throw 2 interceptions,
Yeah.
which one will return by Malcolm Jenkins,
Ooh,
87 yards.
Game sealer?
And strong ball for a
sealer.
beer.
Ooh.
Man.
That's an ultimate prediction. That's not even a bold. That's
Yeah,
like very
that's
specific.
like he just went completely off the charts with this.
I'll be watching. Can't wait.
Yeah, we got to talk really quick about that game, too, man.
It's gonna be going.
Great.
The Rooks playing.
Yeah.
I'd still rather be Carson Wentz though.
Bro, it's
Tell
very simple. For those of you that think Dak or Carson, who's better? It's very simple. If Carson was in the Cowboys offense, he would shit on Dak. And if Dak was in the Eagles offense, he would not perform half as good. It's that simple. I don't care what anybody says. So just on that alone, he's clearly the better. Carson's clearly the better player.
Quickly, just go around. Howieluyah, Ravage Savage. 65.
I like Ravage's team overall.
Okay.
Upside though, I'm gonna have to go with Howieluyah just because Booker's gonna have 2 touchdowns.
Okay.
Hopkins is definitely gonna break out this game. He's
Hopkins
been way overdue.
Oh, yeah, I like that.
And
was my sleeper.
Tampa and Oakland is gonna be a high scoring game, so I got Howie.
Datsticktalk. Who you got?
I got Howie. I definitely got Howie.
I got Howie. But
Tough
this
matchups,
is a
Ravage.
tough. Yeah, I was just about to say this is.
It's hard.
He's got tough matchups, man.
That's why it was the perfect time to bet him $20 extra on this game.
Yeah, that was dirty.
Yo,
Easy.
G.M.K. or Dak for Prez? 65. Go ahead.
Dak for Prez. Well, you know what his team is. If Brady's having a good day, everyone's gonna feast. I don't know. Drew Brees at home lights it up always. Frank Gore, even though he's going up against my Chiefs, the Chiefs give up big plays on the run. We are really susceptible to running. And Travis Kelce, I think, is going to have a great day. I'm going with you, G.M.K.
Howieluyah.
Couldn't have said it better than what Marcus said.
Yeah, don't count much on Jeffrey, but Crabtree's going to make up for it. Everybody will make up for it. You should have traded Jeffrey.
Put Beasley up
You should
there.
have traded Jeffrey.
But Cutler's back.
True.
Yeah.
Datsticktalk.
Yeah, I go GMK, Godmaster King, because Dak for Prez has too many pickles in the pickle barrel.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's
The kicker too.
The kick. That's what I'm saying. Like it's
God, get
it's
off
too
their
much.
dick.
It's too much. So
Well, if there was any team to invest heavily on,
it would be the Patriots.
No, be the Falcons.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Oh, I
their
guess
kicker's
you're
good.
right.
The quarterback's great. Their
The
2
running
running
backs,
backs are
yeah,
fucking phenomenal.
You're right.
The backup, yeah.
I don't like their tight end.
Yo, by the way, I'm looking at him. This is my sleeper of the week, Robert Kelly.
Mm-hmm.
Bengals, Corral put in numbers against the fucking Bengals. And that's the Browns. Like, all they got to worry about is the running backs.
I'm going
And Pryor.
They're gonna, yeah.
Like, Robert
And
Kelly's
London
about to
games,
feast over
man.
there.
London games are weird. Like
Yeah.
they normally go
Not
off
that.
of different things.
Hopkins.
yeah, my sleeper for sure. My bad. It wasn't Freeman. I remember I was gonna say that, and then I thought about it. But Hopkins for sure.
Hopkins.
Like this is his game. I feel it.
It's gonna
for
be.
sure. I mean, I got him in my DraftKings lineup, so for me to put him in,
He's
You're going with that one?
yep.
with
65?
Hopkins.
Yeah, that's your pick.
No, that's not my
Other-
sleeper pick. My sleeper pick was Terrell Pryor, but Hopkins.
Oh,
man,
shit, that's right.
he'll never live up to his average draft position from here on out. But
I agree.
he's definitely gonna put.
It's
some
crazy,
numbers up.
right? How Hoyer was his best bet. Like, that was the one.
They're looking like idiots for letting Hoyer go.
Yeah, because he went to the Bears and they're great. But
Broke his arm.
that stick, do you have a sleeper?
I do, and it is John Brown for Prez.
What?
Yeah, I think he's been trending in the
John
right
Brown.
direction. Carson Palmer seems to be more steady, and they're going against Carolina Panthers. You know, it's John Brown for
Arizona.
Prez.
Arizona receiver.
Arizona receiver.
Yeah, but I just gave him up. I just gave him to part in the way.
Well, that doesn't take away from the
From
fact that
being
he's
the
my
sleeper.
sleeper.
I thought you were talking about Dak for Prez had him.
Yo.
Yeah, no, I had to give him up something. That's what a trade should be. Okay, I gave up somebody who I knew was still going to do well and was still valuable to my team
Once in a blue?
for the chance to get something valuable in return. It was even.
Once in a blue, Alfred?
Once in a blue?
Alfred?
Yeah,
I had to pick him up, man. I'm desperate. Where's Bell?
65. Can you please just let everyone know what the atmosphere of the league is right now? What's the feel? Like, are people feeling very, I don't know, anxious about their positions? Are people comfortable? Or do we know where everyone's going and what's
I think
this
so.
gonna end up like?
I think we can project who's going to be at the top. Coming from someone who's 3-4, I've got one more week of losing that I can tolerate.
But everybody's really one game behind.
That's it. Yeah, that's it's a little too early to tell, but we'll see. I'm slightly comfortable, but just slightly. That's it.
Yo, Howieluyah, it's been awesome, dog.
Yes.
Thank you guys for having me. I want to be like the Sao Paulo of the group.
I'll be Joe. I want to be Joe.
The Baldy.
I love when I do that.
I love you, brother. Meatballs, Italian, all that cannolis.
It's been real, E.
Yeah,
it's been real, man.
Until next time, motherfuckers.
Dogtown Podcast number 3.
Dogtown Podcast. Alright, we out, y'all.
Love you.